If Manchester City and Brighton and Hove Albion were stuck in a comedy roast battle instead of a 2-2 draw, who'd fumble the punchline worse? Erling Haaland after missing a sitter, or Brighton's defense trying to explain how they let an own goal sneak in? Stick around, because this Premier League clash was a wild ride of goals, gaffes, and VAR drama, and I got all the juicy details to unpack. Picture this. It's Saturday, the sun's shining, probably, and Premier League champs Manchester City are ready to flex their billion-dollar muscles against plucky Brighton and Hove Albion. Spoiler alert, it ends in a 2-2 draw so chaotic. It's like watching a circus where the lions escape, and clowns start scoring own goals. Let's break down this hilarious mess that left Pep Guardiola's European dreams dangling by a thread. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for the punchline. The game kicks off, and within 11 minutes, Erling Haaland, basically a Norse god with a top knot, steps up to a penalty like a Viking raid. Brighton's Barbara Bruggen dives left, Haaland smirks right, and bam, 1-0 City. It's his 21st league goal this season, and oh, by the way, he's now the fastest player to hit 100 Premier League goal involvements in just 94 games. Alan Shearer's out there somewhere, sipping tea, muttering, "I did it in 100, you robotic freak." History made, City fans roaring. Everything's going to plan, right? Nope. Brighton refused to roll over like good little underdogs. 10 minutes later, Pervis Estupiñán, who hasn't scored since your grand last baked cookies, December 2023, decides to channel his inner David Beckham. From 22 yards out, he curls a free kick so gorgeous it kisses the post, and leaves City's keeper Stefan Ortega looking like he's auditioning for a statue gig. 1-1. But wait, earlier, Kaoru Mitoma thought he'd scored, only for VAR to swoop in like that annoying friend who fact-checks your wild stories. Handball, they cry, and Mitoma's celebration turns into a sulky shuffle. Brighton's not done yet, folks. City strike back before halftime. Ilkay Gündogan, looking like he's still mad about that disallowed goal, sets up Omar Marmoush, who blasts a shot so hard it nearly rips the net. 2-1 City. Pep's pacing the sideline, thinking, okay, we've got this. But then the second half hits, and City's defense turns into a comedy sketch. Abdukodir Khusanov, say that 3 times fast, tries to clear a Brighton corner and accidentally yeets it into his own goal. 2-2. It's the 40th goal City's conceded this season under Pep, a stat so wild it's like finding out Superman's allergic to capes. Gündogan later whines, "I'm personally very disappointed. And mate, we feel you. This was like leading a race and tripping over your own shoelaces." The final minutes are pure chaos. City's Nico Gonzalez smacks a header off the post, clang, while Brighton's Carlos Baleba gets a golden chance and skies it so high it's probably orbiting Mars. Brighton boss Fabian Herzler's clutching his head like he's watching a horror movie, and Baleba's on his knees, praying the replay doesn't go viral. Pep, meanwhile, tells the BBC, "It was a tight game. The players gave everything. Sounding like a dad who's proud you tried even though you set the kitchen on fire." City stay 5th with 48 points. Brighton lurking 7th with 47. And Europe's looking less certain than a weather forecast. Brighton's Jack Hinchelwood sums it up perfectly. "Man, City's a tough place to come, but they're not their best this season, and we believe we can beat anyone." Bold words from a team that just snapped a 4-game win streak with this draw. City fans might call it defeat in disguise, but let's be real. This game was a roller coaster of laughs, gasps, and what just happened? Moments. So, who's the real loser here? Haaland, still score like a machine? Pep, whose defense is leakier than a sieve? Or us, for thinking City would stroll to an easy win? One thing's for sure, this match was football's version of a sitcom, and I'm already hitting replay.